All right, how's it going, everybody? All right, we're gonna be doing another video today. This is gonna be about banner for the day. I would say is going to be the Children's Day BE banner. I'm gonna be kind of going for this banner specifically because we're gonna be going for a Nino and for a Faye. And honestly, it's a 3-man banner. It's a greens and blues are fairly easy to get off of there. So I'm expecting to actually get a very good merge rate for a lot of these units. So that's my thought process on that, and I'm hoping with 400 plus units or 412 orbs, we're gonna get a lot out of that. And as you guys can see, not too much yet. There's really just a few little bits here and there to start us off. So as you can see, we're starting fresh. So let's see how many that we can get. So without further ado, let's get going. So green and blue, of course. Actually, on this one, we're gonna go for mainly greens. Unless there is no greens, then we'll go for blue. So let's see if we can get anything. So, and it starts us off with just some blue. So unfortunately, I was hoping that we would actually start off fresh with some green, but it's all good, no worries. The biggest thing is that we just kind of oh no, the biggest thing is that like once we get off of our blue right here, we're gonna pretty much get off of it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking with that. It's just mainly greens, but like if you have the opportunity for a blue, like for that, then that's what we'll go for. So I guess you can technically think about it as like we're just going for greens, but there's no greens today, so whew, that's a little rough. No worries, no worries. We have mini orbs to start us with, so let's see if we can actually get this going here. And you know what? I do apologize, and I actually probably should have started this off a little bit differently. I actually didn't have any noise going on, so that was my fault, which I apologize. So that should be fixed up there. Alright, so let's try this again. So we're back at 102 orbs. So let's see if we can get a little bit more. Like, wow, no greens. Wow, okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, let me tell you, that's actually been a huge surprise. Normally we at least get 1 or 2 greens to kind of get us going. But I mean, I guess blues are what is wanting to show up. So back out a little bit here and then try to go for some more greens on that one. So that's actually really surprising. I usually always you may have it where like 1 or 2 times where it happens, but wow, oh my goodness, what a troll, what a troll. Oh, LB, this one was nothing but reds. I don't even see full circles of red. What? Ryoma? Hold up. I'm not even going for you right now. That's a great way to start it. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting any reds. So, okay. So anyway, that was a very interesting pick. So let's see if any greens will show up. Wow. Excuse me, but that is the most circles ever that I've ever gotten where there's no greens. Especially with a double pull. So, wow. Well, alrighty then. So this has been a very interesting start. I will say that much. So let's see. I actually had to check just to make sure. I'm like, am I summoning on the right banner? Alright, so I am. So let's see. What? Oh my goodness. I don't know how many banner rings that is now, but there is no greens at all. I don't get that many without any greens. So wow. I'm a little bit speechless because I was actually expecting a lot more greens to show up. That is the most greens that I've seen. Excuse me. That is the most greens that I have seen so far. So wow, that is makes me a little bit speechless because normally I would feel like I'd see at least a little bit more than that, or like at least have it where it's like 1 or 2. So I mean, it's all good though. So maybe that'll fix itself a little bit. So well, I'll be very interesting start to the summoning video. So but let's see if we can kind of pull ourselves back. Nope. I guess not. We're gonna try to do our best with I guess our predicament here. So Claire, I do like Claire though. I think she's a very interesting unit. I think that you can do a lot with her once you get a good amount of merges. Her stat line is kind of but like she does have the effectiveness against armor and calf. I'm pretty sure I think it's armor and cavalry units. So, and wow, no green still. I think I might just have to go for some of the blues because it seems like blue is wanting to be summoned. So we're probably going to change this up of how we were originally going to do this and kind of have it where like if you see any blues, then we'll do that. So normally I don't change in mid video. However, it seems like the luck scale is kind of working down that way. So why not, right? Unless I start seeing my luck change a little bit more, I'll probably just do it like that. Because you never know. You may see some good blues. So. And the unit that's in there currently right there is she's pretty solid. She's a pretty solid unit. I was just hoping for a little bit more green so that we can kind of go for the flying Nino as well as the Fae, because to get a high merge rate for them, it would really help out a lot. So, but I'm actually having a lot worse luck, I honestly say, with what I was expecting, at least for the start anyway. Normally with 3-person banners, guarantee, especially with the colors that are on right now, you usually can get them pretty easily. I guess technically they would have to show up a little bit more. So, but that's more than what we've gotten so far. So having 2 greens is always a plus, because I think we went with like, I don't know how many circles where they didn't have any. Like if I had to, I'm one with numbers, so I'm trying to think to myself, as much summoning as I possibly have had, I think I've had it where there's been like maybe like 2 circles without any greens, maybe 3 tops, if I had to really put a number on it. So this is definitely a record for me. But it's okay. Let me see if we can get a little bit anything. Merrick. Okay. So nothing too great yet, other than our one inside of our red pool, which wasn't even an option, I think. So, but we have mini orbs still, so we still definitely have a fighting chance with a lot of units. So let's see. You never know. So I'm hoping for some high Ninos and maybe some Faes. I think that'll be really interesting. There's a Fae. And there's our 5-star Fae. Okay. So again, I'm mainly going for Nino, but if I can get a +10 Fae, then that'd be okay. That'd be alright with me. Like, I think it would be very interesting. Of course, I don't want to attack, but this is just the very first one, so I'm not really too disappointed there. So nothing too crazy, but it will be good whenever you get more of them, if that makes sense. So but with that being said, let's see if we can get a little something. So. Maybe a Nino. Oh, a Ryson. Okay. I always get a little bit confused whenever I see like those, or not confused, but I get super excited when I see those banners, because like or the silhouette, excuse me, because they're usually pretty big. So like I always think to myself like, oh, who did I get? Ryson is definitely a good one to get. I like him as a unit himself. However, it's like I don't know, like I think I'm starting to see a lot of him, so like I don't get as hyped when I see him. Oh, a flying Nino. There we go. So now the luck's starting to change up a little bit. So that's what I'm talking about. So, okay, perfect. So that's our first one there. Let's see, this one has defense, so I'm not looking really for that. But like I said, then again, we still have many orbs to start us off with. So let's kind of, with a bumpy start, I think we can kind of get going now and really start to see if we can get anything good, right? So I'm going to summon on this blue. Normally I don't get another 5-star out of it. I'd say, oh my goodness, but I guess I did. I am glad that I did. I was like, wow, I was really surprised. I was thinking to myself, like, there's no way, especially at I think it was only at 3% here. So she's adorable. And she has plus attack. So very nice. And she has her new refine. So I think this is going to be a really good start. Very good. So excellent. So, and I got them all pretty much in the same row again. So I think the game almost wanted to fix itself. It's like, wait a minute. I think we're actually supposed to give you some 5-star merges. So let me fix that up. And now I'm starting to see a little bit more green, so of course, knock on wood. Hopefully we can keep seeing that continuously. But I mean, you never know. But normally with the 3-star banners, right? Oh, is that Faye again? That is Faye again! Oh my goodness, here we go. Here we go. All right. So I can get excited for Faye. I like Faye. I think she's amazing. She's a cutie. And like I said, when you get a +10 of her right there, it's not bad. That's cool. So again, we're trying to get one with defense, so that's not really a plus right there. However, again, we have many more summons to go with it, so I'm not really too worried all that much for it. So it's a good start. It's definitely a good start. Start now, I should say. I almost want to say that the game made up for it. So like it wasn't really getting too much right there, but then I got the 2, the 1, and the other one. So that's 4 right now. So not too bad right now. We still got about 323 orbs. So now we can really catch back up. So we got some blues on this one, no greens. I'll probably summon for these as well. I'm hoping that the blues are going to show me a little bit of luck too. I almost want to say that I probably should only summon on blue when I'm seeing, when I don't get any greens, like just to get the one. But again, with how the table's kind of been giving it to me, I might just summon for the blues when I see them. I don't know. I'm debating that one, throwing that one up in the air. But we'll see. We'll see. Perry though, I like Perry, especially now that she has her new refine. So she's an interesting unit. Jaden. If I get stuff like that, then I don't know. I think I might just have to get that blue like on the off chance. Because if I start seeing that most of the night, that's gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt me a little bit. But let's see, we got some more green, so let's take a quick peek. Especially with Nino being my go-to, one that I'm trying to hit. I think green will definitely be my for sure go-to for everything. Oh, is that another Fae? That is another Fae. Oh, I love Fae right there. I'm telling you, and just to see more of her, it's just a beautiful thing. Like, and we're still at 3% pity. So when I tell you guys that it is easy to summon on greens when it comes to greens on 3-person banners, I mean, like it really, I guess I should say, like, it really stands out. Like, it really shows you that, hey, this is like definitely something that you should be doing. And this is just for this banner. Like, I know that like the Fae necessarily isn't always like the best, but like, I mean, you can do that with any banner when you see that. Like I did that with the destruction banner for my Surger, and it worked out really well. So, and you can do that kind of with a little bit of anything. So just keep that in mind when you guys are trying to summon for things. However, IS likes to give it where you guys are only summoning really, like for instance, like a lot of people, the new banners are starting to have it where they're having like 4 people only. So that kind of makes it so that you're kind of screwed a little bit, because like the 3-person have better chances. But I mean, if you see them, which they pop up randomly every so often, then go for them. Especially if they're units that you really want. If you don't want the unit, then of course don't go for it. But I mean, you never know. You never know, right? Especially if they're green, because green has the highest chance to get 5 stars out of all the other ones. It's just like the most common for that. So, which was, you know, I was actually just looking at this. Baruka, I like Baruka. I think that she's a very interesting unit, and she can actually be pretty strong if you have enough merges for her. But one thing that I was noticing was that actually, hold on a minute. Excuse me. Is that like the time when I actually get the most greens? Like, they didn't even give me anything, but it's like when they're giving me like the 1s or the 2s for the greens, it's like all of a sudden they'll give me the 5 star. So it's very interesting sometimes how these summoning tables work. So, but no worries. So a bar tray. Okay, interesting. So I have 3 blues. So I'm debating if I should keep going or if I should kind of go down the route. I think every once in a blue moon I want to sometimes summon for blue, but I don't think so on this one. I think we're going to keep going for those greens, because I'm telling you, those greens are like the best. Ooh, 2 greens. When I say 2 or 3 greens, that's automatically going to make me happy, because that's just like, that means that you have just way better of a chance of getting anything. Oh, okay. A Julia. Interesting. I wasn't expecting a Julia. I think she's a dragon killer, if I remember correctly. I think I have her on one of my other accounts, but because she has Naga. Yeah, I think that's what that is. Interesting. She's a good little unit, though. She is older. Definitely older, without a doubt. But let me tell you, like, I do like her, though. I think she has that adult version, though, which I like a little bit more. But, I mean, all in all, though, still a good unit. She has, like, her niche, I would say. And plus, like I said, I like to get dragon killers. I think they're really fascinating to get. So let's see. I'm just gonna summon for this 1 blue just because it's by itself. So, and you never know, you might get them with just the 1. No, but I got an Azira. Okay, I wasn't expecting Azira. Interesting. I've never gotten an Azira before, so this is a plus for me. Let's see. Is her Sing give her anything, or is it just a normal Sing? For some reason, I thought this Sing had something a little bit different. Yeah, this Azira is nothing fancy, but I mean, like, it's still interesting. And the fact that it's, like I said, I like Azira. I think she's an awesome unit right there. Very pretty unit, so. Okay, so let's keep it going. So, okay, so we had the double on that one, which is very interesting. only have one green on here, so we can only hope that we get something. I always like to say, like, you have that high chance to get something whenever it's just the one green, because it seems to work out that way. I don't know why. Oh, the regular Nino. I was like, oh, wait. And I was like, wait a minute, you're not the flying one. As much as I like to see you, normally, whenever I summon, because I don't know, I just like to see her smiling face. I'm looking for the flyer on this one, so... Okay, we have one green and one blue on this one. I'll summon for both. I'll summon for both. Because you never know. You just never know. Alright. What do we got? What do we got? Every time I see Arthur, I'm telling you, Arthur is like, to me, he's like the biggest troll. Has anyone ever built him? Like, I've never seen an Arthur built. So that's something that, I don't know. He probably can be good. I have no idea. I honestly have never looked at his stats enough to really know. But I mean, yeah, whenever I see him, I just like, I get the saddest face. You can't see it, but I always get the saddest face whenever that happens. I'm like, okay, fine. So let's see, what is the P rate at the moment? I'm actually still at a solid 3. So I think it's because I still get some. Nah, more blues. I think it's because I'm still getting a lot of things, just like not in like big chunks, I guess. Oh, okay, Claire wants to come home again. All right. So not too bad. Again, if you can get enough of her, then she's pretty good. I'd still go for Est, but I mean, you know, that's just my Est just has better stats, I want to say. But you know, I'll try on this other blue because I don't know. I feel like, oh no, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. Oh, well, it's Effie. I like Effie. Wary Fighter is always nice to have, and I'm not sure how many people actually have that have Wary Fighter on this account, so it should be fine. Gotta remind myself though, greens, and then blues will just be that extra if I ever need to. So, but it seems like the luck is starting to slim a little bit, possibly. Ooh, Naui. Okay. I don't care. I know she's not anything fantastic, but like, I don't know. I like to see her. Like, I don't know why. She's just a happy little dragon. So, nothing too special. I mean, she's good for free-to-play teams and stuff like that, which I do try to make a lot of free-to-play accounts and kind of how to make that work with that. But I mean, I don't know. Just, I just see her happy smile. Let's see. Come on, baby. Oof. No deal. That's fine, though. That's fine. Let's see. So we still have about like 245 orbs left, so not too bad. My thing is that I would it's so slim. Like I said, the blues and the blues actually haven't been super slim, but it's more the greens. The greens have been quite slim. So I'm hoping that the greens kind of like pick it up a little bit, because it seemed like it was doing it for a while. Like it was like wasn't showing at all, and then we had like 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm like, okay, good, and then it like goes away. It's almost like it's on like a rotation. If I could ever figure that out, then I'd be really happy. But no worries though. Like right now, I think I've gotten what, 5 stars, adding the 0 and everything else in here, so 5 or 6. So that's not too bad. And a Soren. Okay, so I've got an account that has many Sorens. Now I don't know if she's any good or not, but I mean, I always wanted to try possibly, but I don't know. Like I think it would be like I'd have to do some heavy investment for a unit that I'm not even entirely sure if it's any good. But I mean, you never know. You just never know. Let's see. Oof, nothing for that green. Oh, another Nino though. Still sad, but like I said, I like seeing Nino. So let me see. So about 230 orbs still with that. So let's see. Come on, greens. Ooh, just ones. You want to do it one at a time. One at a time. So again, when I say that you do get a lot more characters summoning on smaller units, especially, or smaller banners, when it's like 3 banners or so, and you still get greens, and if they're on green and stuff like that, you do get a better chance as long as the orbs show up. If they don't show up, you're gonna have some problems. But I'm just saying, it's like normally they do show up a little bit more, but I have noticed that this one's been a little bit slim with them, so can't really complain, I guess, with the big burst that I had earlier. But I don't know. Okay, so we're at 220 still, so we still got a decent amount with only a 3.5. So I'm hoping that I see it soon. I think I might be just one orb. There's one orb for each one. IS is being very picky on this one. They're like, we're only gonna give you a little bit on this one. But it was a flying Nino though, so it doesn't even matter. So perfect. Okay. That makes me a little bit happy. That makes me a little bit happy there. So you can pretty much grab and go. Grab and go. And this one has, I think actually uses the same stats as the other one. It was like minus speed plus defense. So, okay. So I can't hate on that. The more merges I can get for her, the better. So I'm always happy with that. Let's see. So we got one green and one blue. So it's just going to give me ones. Just like one of this and one of this. So interesting. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if it's going to change that up a little bit. Oh, Titania. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. I can't do Titania. I don't even know if she's really all that. I always seem to get a lot whenever I summon for her sometimes, but just like I don't know. I never can know if I want to go for the investment. It's kind of like Soren. I don't know if I want to go for the full investment for Soren, but I always seem to get a decent amount of them. I have gone in the investment for Effie though. Effie is one unit that I gotta know. I've kind of just been like, you know, I'm just gonna go and do it. I have noticed I've gotten a decent amount of reds, and it's unfortunate because there's no focus on there. Even though I got a unit for it, which makes me so... Oh, come on. I mean, this would be cool if I was going for mainly for a blue, but blue is just like my side whenever I need to jump into it, so that's a little sad. Odin. Another unit that I get a lot of, but I again, I'm not ever sure if I can ever really invest in him. I think he's like a tankier mage, but eh. And then my one green showed up right here. I will say that this banner has been consistently just giving me just the one, so it's never failing there, I'll tell you that much. It slowly wants to get me my pity rate up, so it just wants me to burn as many orbs as humanly possible. However, I will say that when I do get the orbs, it's usually pretty generous. Normally. Like right now I'm still at a 3.0 right there, so not too bad, but I'm going to have to at least get 5 eventually. Let's see, but I mean, I will say that it's like I said, when I get it, it's usually quite nice, but just I just need to see a little bit more, and that would make me happy. But what I do like to see is that I guess if I do get one green and one blue, then I will try to summon on that blue. But if I get like the 4 blues, it's like since I'm not necessarily summoning for that one, I try not to. But I would like to get like maybe one more to fix up the other one that I just had, because she had like minus attack, or no, excuse me, she had plus attack. But I would like to get rid of her Bane without a doubt. So let me see. We're still at 188 orbs, so I mean, still not too bad. But hopefully we do see a little bit of a pickup here. Let's see. Fingers crossed, right? That's all you really can do. But when you get no smoke, you're like, oof. Now Sheena actually is a good tank unit. This is what I always say, like if you don't have a good tank unit for a free-to-play account right there, she's very strong, and you can really bulk her up, especially if you get enough merges for her. So I always say don't ever sleep on her, because she can definitely do you well if you treat her well, kind of thing. So Boro. Is that how you say her name? Because let me tell you, like I'm not entirely sure if it's any good or not. Like I mean, I know she's not the best, but like I don't know. I feel like we could make her better. I don't know. Like maybe with like a refine or something to like boost her up a little bit. I don't know. And then Oscar, huh? Okay, interesting. Oscar, I heard, is a decent swordsman. Again, not one that I've ever really summoned for. Not really one that I've really wanted to invest in. But, I mean, could be good. If I remember correctly, he is decent. So, but don't hold me on that, because I don't remember. So, blue seems to be the one where I don't know too much about some of the characters. Like, I know a lot about the greens. I know a lot about the greens, the reds, and some of the colorless there. But blue, like I've been starting to summon on it a little bit more depending on what banner it is. But for the most part though, I always have a hard time with it, because it's like I never really know what's all in there. I'm like, I think I want this. Oof. Jaden. Like I told myself I wasn't gonna summon for these blues, but now that I think about it, I do want to fix her up a little bit, because she is it would be interesting to at least have a +1 of her to fix her. But let's see, we'll see. Because she has Dark Aura right now, and with that refine, it's like she is a lot better with that. Oh, Naui. I almost want to seem like this account wants me to summon for Naui. She's like, you know, I think that's my 3rd one I've gotten. Let's see. So we still have 162 orbs, so a decent amount still. I'm telling you, these reds, if there was a focus on reds, then this would probably be a perfect ring to be able to do all this on. Because like the other one that I had when I first started, they gave me a full set of red. I was really surprised. I was like, wow. Oh, Camilla. Sorry, Camilla, I feel like is only good if you ever give enough merges. She's like one of those ones where like she's not good until you put some time and investment into her. So one of those units. But when you get her to that point, then she's fine. Oh, what do you do when you have no focus and it's like this? I mean, I guess I'd go for red. I mean, they were giving me a little bit of love earlier, so let's see. You never know. Watch it be like that again. Okay, I got a fur. Like I said, I like her. Will I probably be getting one for this account? Probably not, because I haven't really been summoning too much on red. I always go for red anyway if I ever have that off chance that I don't have any of the colors that I need, because you can get more crumbs with ether and stuff, and that's always a plus. So definitely something never to sleep on too. Because I mean I like ethers. I like to be able to have a lot of ether to be able to kind of just be having that self-sustain. But you know. Now Thay, I like Thay too. Like I know she's not fantastic, but one thing that I know that changed up on her is that she recently got dropped into from the 5-star to the 4 and the 3-star. So I would like to look at her and see how good you can make her. I know she's not like the best unit in the world, but you never know, right? Oh, and Odin. Let me see. All I need really to change up my luck a little bit is for greens to show up. Okay, there's 2. Oh, I will take 2. Let's see. I wonder if they're gonna bless me a little bit. That would be wonderful. Ooh. However, I do like her attack. I think she is like one of the hardest hitting greens, but she's also one of the squishiest. One of the hardest hitting flyers, I should say. But I mean, let me tell you, she is super squishy. So let's see. Wonder if Nino wants to come home a little bit more. You're not Nino. I'm sorry, Gunther. You're gonna have to try again. But no worries. I am gonna try that blue though, because now that I think about it, like I do want to fix her up. I just need one. Like I said, I already have the right orbs for her, or excuse me, the right veins and blooms for her right there. So I just need to be able to get her to fix off her bane, because that's like my biggest issue. Sully, I'm not a fan of Sully. I wish Sully was a little bit better. I was never actually really a big fan of her inside of her game either. But I mean, I feel like she could have. I feel like if they I'd say boost her up a little bit, try to buff her up any way possible. Give her some stat line, give her a little bit of refine or something right there, then I think she'd be a lot better. But like right now, I look at her and I'm like, eh. But however, you can kind of say that with a lot of the cavalry team. Like you know what? Actually, a lot of the cavalry teams that I'm actually starting to like are like the beasts. However, beasts are so hard to get. Like I feel like I have a hard time getting any kind of beasts, to be honest. Even when some of the beast banners were actually out. They may get a little bit more easily accessible later, but like to be honest, it's pretty tough. Julia again. Interesting. That makes it so you have a +1 Julia. I'm not even trying to go for her either. So, what a trip. I wasn't even expecting that one, to be honest. So, but it's all good. I'll see if I can possibly get my blue with that too. The pity's not super high, but oh, I did. Okay, Dalthina. Okay, perfect. All right, that's all on one. Well, I'll be. It's rare. That's rare for me to be able to see a double on one, especially with the pity rate being so low. So I mean, wow, I'll be. When they least expected it, I completely agree with that. And then that Effie right there. Oh, that's interesting. I've gotten 3 Effies in here too. So I do like to see like some of the free-to-play ones that drop out, or I shouldn't say free-to-play, like the 3 to 4 stars to kind of like see like what they're dropping me. So she had speed, but the other one had attack. So as long as I was able to fix her problem, I would say, then that was the biggest thing. So now technically I can go for sure on greens. However, green has to show up. Oh boy, it's that day. But maybe we'll show up. Maybe we'll get a little love. No, that's no love there. No. No worries. So interesting though. I would say that, which is really surprising to me. This is probably like a new, like, this is new for me. It's like this is the most for a banner that I've seen with, like, I know green show up the least anyway. However, this is probably the most I've seen it where it's shown like the least amount, like, and I've been really surprised by that because it normally is not that bad. So this is definitely new, without a doubt. But it's all good though, because we're making the best out of it. And I'm not saying I was hoping that to get a little bit more at where I'm at currently, but I can't say it's been bad. Like, I've gotten a decent amount of plus one merges, +2. I think I've gotten a Faye that's already showed up like 3 or 4 times already. So I was hoping for a little bit more of like my Ninos as well, because I still need a few more for attack, honestly, because I think I got a Nino that has the same thing twice. So that's unfortunate, but I mean, I can't say it's been terrible. Just for 400, I was expecting a little bit more, but it's not over yet, so I can't really say that it's oh, is that my Faye? That's my 5-star Faye. Faye was like, "Are you talking about me?" I was all like, "Yeah, I was missing you." I like Faye, like I said. Let's see, did she have one? Nope. They don't want to give me one with defense. I'm really trying to get one with some defense. So interesting though. Like I said, I like to see her. Even with the 3 and the 4 stars, like, I like to see her little smiling face, so it's interesting. It's interesting to see her though. It's like one of those units where like you're not upset when you see them, even though it may not be the unit that you're specifically wanting. It's like it's still a good unit. So if you can put some investment in there. Okay, let's get some more greens. That 1 green, okay, solid. Let's see, okay. We're cutting it close now. Soren wants to come home too. Interesting. Okay. So 85 orbs. So I'm hoping that we may get maybe like at least 2 more 5 stars. I'm hoping we may get a little bit more, but I mean, with kind of like how that luck's been going tonight, at least with the rings wise, we'll see. We will definitely see. There's another Faye though. Oh, Faye wants to get merged up. Let me tell you that right now. Faye is definitely gonna get merged up. Wow, that's a lot of Fays right now. Is this one defense? No, that one's attack. That'd be very funny if I didn't get one with defense. I would be really surprised. So yes, again, 3-star banners, or excuse me, 3 people banners with greens, or like greens are usually like the best to be able to get it with, but they're usually your best bet to try to get high merge units if you can get them, and even if you like them, make sure to summon on things that you like. But again, I normally don't see this kind of luck when it comes to, or bad luck when it comes to like how many greens that you normally get. But I mean, then again, there's always the it happens. So I guess this is actually the worst when it comes to one of the worst luck for it. But I mean, again, it happens. So you just kind of do the best with it. But I would say normally you're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see it where your rings will have at least 1, which you can easily do that too. I would say this is probably the one that has the least though. But like for instance, like the only other banner that I've seen that has this kind of style where it's like two greens and a blue was the destruction banner, and that was a great one to pull on too, because you got a lot of Surters, you got a lot of Fel male, you had the male Grimas, and then you had a lot of Hardens too, which was always really good. So not only was it good fodder, but it was just good units in general. So, and I feel like these ones are definitely good too, especially if I can get a little bit more Ninos to really just kind of make my Flyers team work a lot better. And here comes Faye again. Faye is coming home, boys. Faye is coming home. Wow. Hi, Faye. You want to get +10 merged? But if you could give me one with defense, because like it works differently with you, because I know like at least with her she's a lot better as a defensive unit. But I mean, whatever, that works. You get enough merges with them, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Interesting. Well, I can at least say that it's been really showing. Like I said, again, when the green show, then it works. When they don't show, though, that's the only bad part. Let's see. I wonder if Faye will pop up again. I'd like to get at least 1 or 2 more Ninos though. So that would be nice. And if the Nino can have like a plus attack, that would be great. But I think the one that they've been giving me so far, off the top of my head, I'm trying to remember now, it's like I had like the minus speed and then plus defense. But I mean, to be honest, like if I can get one that has a solid attack, then that would actually work very good. And I'm trying to remember if she does well with speed. I'm assuming she does. A lot of people do. I haven't looked that up specifically yet, but I mean, but yeah, if I can, that'd be great. And this boy, I like him. If I remember correctly, he's a pretty bulky mage. I still, again, another unit where I haven't fully gotten him yet. Like I've gotten a decent amount of him, just never merged him completely. But I mean, I'd like to though. So many projects that I need to work on. So, but it makes me excited because it's like when I get them, it's like, hey, this is gonna happen now. I'm ready. Donald, I'm telling you, not one of the few units I'm just like not excited to see. I like his art. I think he looks great. I even like his little teeth, his like smile. He's like, I'm a go-getter, but you got a bucket on your head. Like, come on, man. So, I don't know. Good, good art, I guess. Oh, and no colors. This one's been a rough one. Like I said, like at least they gotta show up. You know, that's the bad part. If they don't show up, then I can't get anything off them. Oh, darn. I always hope that like those off chances that I am summoning off of red or something right there, that I just get that fodder that I really need. So, am I at 3.25? Yes, I am. Let's see. Okay, one green and one blue. Better than nothing. I'm at that point where I'm like, better than nothing. So, it's all good. Regular Faye. That's funny. Faye is coming home. Ladies and gentlemen, Faye is coming home. I wonder if this is the Faye that has the defense. It is the one that has the defense. And it's not even the 5-star. That's fantastic. Oh my goodness. That is just like a kick in the face. It's okay though. That's cool. I think I have enough feathers to make her work. It has the defense boon. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Of course it's not the 5-star one. But you know what? I'm gonna count that Faye in there and just say that works, because technically that's gonna be the merge in there. So I'll take it, right? I can't be that picky. So when you finally get it, you got it, right? So this account right now I don't think has enough feathers, but in time I'll have it. Yep, I only have 11k, but it's fine. I'll get that in no time at all. So let's see. We have 28 orbs still. Oh, what? This is the most orbs that I've seen. For green, like I think it's like one other time inside this summon session that's had 3. I mean, I'll take that any day of the week. Oh, is that another Faye? That's another Faye. Oh my goodness! It's like, oh my goodness. I'm thinking to myself like, man, is she gonna get her plus 10 now? Let's see. What did she have? She had attack. Why is it that they're getting attacks on this one? Faye really wants to get a plus 10. I'll be damned. Just off of that first, like, just off of like these few right here. Let me see. Wow. Oh, regular Nino. Regular Nino. Like I said, like I always get a little bit like almost like bamboozled right there, because I keep thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, I got her. This is it, but that's not you. Okay, I wonder if I'll get anything off this one. And a Camilla. Okay. It's all good though. I would say that even with some of the odd turn of events that I've had right now with this homing session, it's actually been pretty good still. Like it's been super weird, but I mean, you know, they have given me like at like the odd chances, it gives me like a really good unit, or it gives me like another 5-star and another 5-star of the same. So like if you're talking about high merge, I've been able to at least get that when it shows up. So I got 10 more orbs though, so I gotta be pretty smart with these. So let's see. What I want to do is, okay, there's the one green. I think I'm gonna summon the last on my greens, so I think that's gonna be my best luck. Oof, but no smoke. Regular Nino though. Regular Nino wants to come home too. I'll be. I want, like, you know, your other self where you're on your flying unit, but I mean, you know, And one more orb to seal the deal. I wonder if I can get it. One more green? No green. Oh, that's just a bad way to end it right there. Not only did I not get anything, but I also had to end it on where I don't get any kind of focus. Well, I guess I can try for a red. I mean, that's technically my first unit that I got for this summon session. Oh my god, what a weird banner so far. Not the biggest at that. But however, I will say one thing, and I'm gonna go over all of my units right now. But I'm not even done yet. Like I said, this is a newer account right here, so I wasn't even 100% with. I was pretty correct with how I was thinking still, even though the banner took a left turn with how things went with certain things. It still kind of worked the same way. I was expecting to get a unit, a lot of one specific unit, one or two. I was actually hoping I'd get more Ninos though. That was the only part. However, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 phase, and then that other one on the bottom that actually has my defense. I'm trying to think if there's any more in here. I think it's just that one right there. Yep. So 8, I would say. That one's not a 5-star, but it is technically for my merge rate, so I would say yeah, so I would say about 8. And then I got Ryoma, which was very interesting. I was not expecting him at all. He was actually my very first one to start. A 0 was good. He wasn't part of it, but Dalphia was good. I needed at least a Dalphia with an attack, which I have her for attack, so I was able to get rid of that minus defense with her. So that's really good. I'll either pick attack or speed right there, but I'm pretty sure I want attack on her. So, but I'll double check. Then we have a Faye. None of them defense on there. Like the only one that was defense was the +3. Now the Julia, that was interesting because I got twice for her. So very interesting. Like I said, she's a niche character. Like she's good for dragon slaying, but like the fact that I have that, I mean, I don't think if I remember correctly, she doesn't have anything for fodder per se. But I mean, the fact that she can get rid of some issues there and make it so that she can, yeah. So she definitely doesn't have anything fodder. But I mean, I can definitely have her where I can use her for a +1 for dragon slaying if I ever need it. Double Nino, and again, they have defense, which if I remember correctly, that's not good. But I mean, I can definitely fix that up a little bit later. And then this is not from them. So all in all, I'd say pretty interesting. I'd say it was good and bad at the same time. So like good in the sense of like when I got my units, when I got my orbs, they were there and everything needed to be where I needed to. Like my pity rate didn't go anything higher than like maybe like a 3.25 or maybe like a 3.5. So a lot of people can't say that and they'd be able to get that, like, and be able to get so many units. But then again, it's like I said, it's like when the orb showed up. So I'd say if you're going for these units, yes, you can. I think it's actually pretty good. That was off of 400. But I mean, I'd say be wary of it. If you're starting to see where you're not getting your colors, just be careful. But these banners definitely will show you love for certain kind of units right there. So if you're going for a green right now, blue was okay. I did summon more on the blues than I wanted there, but I mean, they will give you your units. But if you're trying to go for this unit for maybe like a Nino, definitely Faye, I guess. But Nino, I wouldn't say it's bad. So as long as they show up. But anyway, all in all, not bad. And thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I kind of wanted just to go over another banner. There's a lot of banners going on right now. Like I said, there's child banners. There's extra side banners right here. Tempest Trial is still going on. Picnic's still there. You have the new the CYL banners that are back up again right there. So these guys are going to be going through legendary banners. So I mean, I kind of wanted to go over like a big spread of banners, and the next video we're going to be having is going to be going over for the CYL banner. So that should be fun. I'm excited for that, but that'll probably be coming for another day. So at least until now, guys, again, thank you for watching. You guys have been fantastic. I love you all so much for watching and all of the support that you guys show me and show the streams and everything. So again, thank you so much. Thank you, stream, as well. And I will talk to you guys again another day. All right, bye-bye.